Good morning, good morning, good morning, traders. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're doing good. Yesterday was a pretty good day. What's up? It's my art. What do you guys think? We got him. I made this one today. This one's like Bali style, kind of. And we got the bird. 3. This is what I do now. I trade and I fucking make these stupid monsters, man. That's it. It's a peaceful life. It's a fucking peaceful life here. Funny, man. Trade and I make these stupid monsters, man. That's it. That's it, man. That's about it. Let's have a look at the old news. Is there anything on the news channel today? US at least 2 stars and 3 stars. Nothing of importance. Nothing of importance. Nothing of importance here. Nothing of importance. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happened to the NFP. What's going on, Rubus, by the way, and Craftsman. Thank you guys for stopping in. Appreciate you guys. So we are in a long. I can go over the long. It's pretty straightforward. I put it in the chat too, or in the Discord. You know, it's pretty straightforward. I wasn't along early in the session, but I just got stopped out in profit. I just bought in here somewhere, and then but I had my stop moved into profit or close to it, and then I re-entered off that 4 hour level. 74. My entry is 75, something like that. Yeah. 75. First PT is on a new 4 hour high, and then the next PT will just be at new highs, or if we close the day. I'd like to get a little bit more size on this, but I don't know. It's kind of a rough. There's really nowhere to buy it. That was really the only spot. There's not really a swing created up here, right? So I think it's gonna have pretty easy times going to new highs because it's not really a swing here. It's kind of where I stand with that. Maybe we can look at gold or something to see if there's anything, or the euro to see if there's something else we can trade. I don't think there'll be any other trades to be had here on this one. Maybe on the hourly. Nah, not even. I guess if they gain, this is like if you want to market smash in right now, or I guess if they retest this, the bottom of this, that could be a spot. 82. It would more so be like the bottom of this. Between 84 and 82. So maybe if people want, like, if I get that taken out, then I'll look to re-add there, but I don't, that's really the only thing I see on the ES anyway. Let's have a quick look at the NQ too. NQ looks even stronger. It's pretty, you know, it's pretty good position, man, for that bounce. I can't see this not going to new highs now. Let's look at the 4 hour here. So NQ's in the same kind of position, right? Like they didn't even create a swing up here. They've already failed it, but they didn't even create a swing. So there's really not too much there, right? To hold it back. So I think we're gonna see this maybe today, by the end of the day. Just my opinion. Just my opinion, man. Just one man's opinion. I might know what I'm talking about, but no one really knows. Dixie's gonna go on a little rip here, is it? It's been ripping. We've been done ripping here. Let's just look at the weekly here because it dumps so much, right? Yeah. I guess this. That was tagged. That was tagged. They're holding this, so you kind of want them to close above this here. Kind of want closes above up here. Weekly closes, kind of important. This is kind of like a major pivot point on the whole chart, right? Like this is very much, there's like a pivot here on the whole chart basically. So I'd like to see closes back above there. Up into this level, around 100 would be good if you want to see this go higher. Nice daily gain here. So new daily low. Daily low. Saved it. Daily gain. Retest. Bounced it. I think up here is what makes the most sense, this area. Yeah, I think up there. worth a trade if they do pull it back on the euro. If they do pull this back, it's kind of tested all back here though already. It's the 4 hour. Yeah, you never know. They could come back. That was kind of tagged already right there. Would have been a good spot if I was paying attention a little bit, but I wasn't. How are we looking on gold? Holding the 4. This looks just like this fucking continuation time too for this. Oh, there is the daily below. This might go down and test the daily. That daily below is a bit concerning, really. A little bit concerning. Jesus, when are we coming back here? When are we gonna come back here, man? What's up, Mayor? Hi. Hello. How's Bitcoin looking? How's the old BTC? Yeah, you know me. We're talking BTC. Yeah, you know me. We're talking BTC. You know, another fucking shit kind of close on this weekly, you know what I mean? Kind of sucks, but you know, another kind of shit close on the weekly, man. How many they've been how often have they been doing this? You know, they've been doing this tons, dude. When do I anticipate we get where? Just this. On ES. ES is just going higher. Like back here, you mean? Fuck, who knows? This would be the level to watch, though. You know, when it goes, it will go back down there. When it goes back down there, like that's the time to start paying attention. I don't think we're gonna go back all the way down here. We'll see something like that. When do you think we're going down there? Who knows, man? No one knows that. You don't know how long the bull run will last. All you can do is take tries when it gives you short signals, right? And keep runners to there. No one knows when it's going, when it will go down. That's a losing game to try to figure that out. Better to just take take trades, take PTs, and leave runners. You know what I mean? Like the market moves like this, right? Like it's up and down lots, right? So like if you're just like taking shorts and trying to get the big win, it's just never gonna happen, dude. Or when it does happen, you'll have missed out on so much opportunity that it's not worth it, right? You're better off just taking PTs all along the way, and then when you lose a more serious level, then you can take a bigger shot. Like if you lose a weekly, and see like back here. Here they lost the weekly, right here. So that's why these shorts ran so much, because they lost the weekly, right? So it's kind of a bigger deal. So here they lost the weekly too, right here. So that's why these shorts, that's why they ran so much. These ones really ran a lot, but so we haven't lost even close to anything, right? The next weekly loss is right here. So if until that breaks, we're up. We're going up. You know what I mean? And even if that breaks, right below it is an untested level, right? So this is untested right here. They broke out and they never tested it. So there's even like a saving grace below it. Like they could wick this and then go, right? Down here, when they failed this, everything was tested already, right? This could have held. Right here could have held. That's why buyers stepped in here. But you see, right behind it was already tested. Like when they failed this, it's new high. This was the level to fail, right here. So when they failed it right here, and they retested it, the next thing, then the next possible thing to hold would be like way down here. This, but they tested that on the way down, right? So like everything was tested. Like this was tested here, this was tested, so it's not going to hold. This was tested right here, and then this was tested right here. So on this pump, when people shorted this loss, that's why it really broke down, because there's nothing else left, right? Everything was tested. This was tested. This is tested by this. This is tested also by this. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing else left. What's the next thing that's not tested down here? Let's have a look. Oh, this one, not tested. That's where the market stopped. You see? Does that make sense to you? Right? Like this one had a breakout and never got retested. So that's why the short ran and stopped there. Pay attention here, Meyer. So when you're entering in positions, you need to be looking for this kind of stuff, right? You need to look for untested areas. It's not just about a gain and retest. Yeah, that's it. But this needs to be untested. Like this needs to be untested. Is there anything untested below this? Yeah, eh, below this one. I would say this is kind of this area right here is kind of untested, right? They kind of just broke out, right? They just broke out. So if they do really fall apart, this would be the area where they would go. The top of this too is not tested, right here. See how they broke out and they never really tested it. They just did a little bit. This is technically not tested. This is 100% not tested. So, but there's lots of stuff in here that's not tested too, right? Like on the way down, this top of the breakout zone is not tested, right? See how they broke out and they had a, you know, a lot of volume, and then they didn't really back test it. So like this area is going to be, you know, I would take huge trades there because it's most likely going to hold. This area is also not tested, right? See how they broke out and they never really went back. We're looking on the weekly chart too. This is the weekly, right? So but all price action is the same no matter what chart you're looking at. All right. Let's go, PT. I hope that helped, Mayor. I break this like if you look on the YouTube channel, there's a tutorial section. I break it down a little bit more there. It's just pieces I've just taken out of my stream. I'm just too lazy to put together like a tutorial video, man. Honestly, I have better things to do. I got artwork to paint. You know what I mean? Like I got to paint these guys. Look at these fucking guys. These are the best. I got artwork to paint, man. Look at the shading on that bitch. Now, once you start understanding what's the dragon? I don't know. I got this guy too. This guy's kind of like a Bali style dragon. They're just like little creatures, man. I 3D print them and I make them. And I paint them. More like a Pokemon. This is like a Bali dragon though. Like if look at this guy, and then here I'll pull up a picture of it. I'll pull up a picture of the Bali stuff. Kind of like it. Similar anyway. It's got like similar kind of characteristics. You know what I mean? This is like one of the traditional dragons or whatever that they have here. Similar characteristics anyway. Yeah, so I'm thinking it's going to be at least a 4-hour high here, a new 4-hour high. I should, if I was paying attention, I would have just pushed the PT, but I'm really going to try to not push PTs, man. It's just been hurting me. So let's just leave this shit alone. It's like, what's this worth though? You know what I mean? This is 22 bucks. So like, just to get another 22 bucks, shouldn't I just lock in profit? You know, it's kind of my thinking sometimes with this shit. I'm like, is it really worth another 22 bucks to give back, you know, 60? But I guess. How's everybody been trading? Any questions? I hope everybody's been profitable. I had that one hiccup day. It sucked. But it looks like I'm back on track. I really got to get my stops under control. The stops sometimes get a little too big. So looking at ES now, we'll give a little bit of a breakdown as to why we're in longs here. So what's happened here in the chart? You have a ticker? Let's see it. I'll happily look at tickers. TCS. TCS. Tech company from India. Oops. So they've taken the weekly liquidity here. It's a gap here. Kind of have a feeling that it's going to go there where they stopped. We'll see. Taking liquidity is fine. If they gain, then sure, you can make a play on it. But you know, they're just pushing it. They've taken liquidity and they're pushing into the weekly swing. So see what happens if they gain it on a retest. That's probably going to be a decent area to enter. You want to see them close above that on a weekly level. That's the early sign. So if they start closing above that and holding it, that's the early sign that they're gonna go. If not, they're going here. I would think that would hold because everything here is tested. So I would think that would hold. You were looking for the gap close, yeah. I mean, it's yeah, they might get it. They might not though. They do run on liquidities all the time into tested areas too, and they pump it too, right? So, but yeah, it's better to wait for confirmation on that, right? So, look to like the daily. The daily's in the same spot, so you know, I wouldn't take longs on this until we had clear closes up in this area on like a weekly level. Like I'd want to see a weekly close in this area, and even then, that's at the weekly failure spot, right? So, really, you're better to wait until this is up here, and then take it on a retest of this area, just to be safe. You know what I mean? Like what? It's not. It's not really that much more. You're gonna lose out on 5%. Who cares? You know, if this is the turnaround to the upside, you're gonna be looking at this. That. This was tested. This. So even if it pulls back, to you'll be targeting up here, right? So it's still worth it to wait for some kind of a little bit more confirmation. That would, your stop would be below this. Once they start gaining this, you don't want to see them back below this. Still a 3-to-1 trade. Pretty good. Pretty not bad, man. Pretty not bad. I think we're gonna get a little pullback here before the market open. We'll market open in about an hour. No news today. No news. What do you guys think, man? Mark Sands Pharma. What's Mark Sands Pharma? This is going to be kind of a boring day because I'm already in the trade came in London. I did take one stop, but just down $2, so it's basically break even today. Basically break even today so far. What? Unrealized 120. This trade works out, it'll be pretty good. I'm leaving the trades today, honestly. Enough of this, man. I really like this setup with on ES, man, because they didn't. I love when they don't create a swing, you know, when they don't make a swing at the top. It makes it real easy for them to gain it. I swear to God, honest to God, I'm not touching them. I will not. The only thing I do is I'll move my stop into profit after the first PT. After that, we'll leave it. Honest to God. Honestly, I would be a better trader. I honestly would be a better trader if I just set up my trades and fucking left. I really would be a better trader. I've gone back and I've done the research on it, man. If I just leave my fucking trades alone, I would be way better at trading. I'm a very good technical analysis person. I'm just not. I'm not the. I'm an okay trader, but I'm not the best trader. That's for sure. I'm very good at technical analysis. I've always had an issue with emotion, man. When it comes to this shit. But I still make money. It's just like I could be making so much more money, man. It's absolutely ridiculous, you know. Like a lot of times my trades work out, my ideas work out a lot of the time. Anyway, we got about an hour to the market open. I'm gonna go have a cigarette, and I'm gonna grab a coffee. I'm a bit tired, so we'll let this trade cook. Let her cook. Let her cook. I wouldn't mind getting maybe. This is already done. I was gonna say if this was open, but they tagged this already. Here they tagged it. I was looking at this area here. Wouldn't mind getting more in, but they kind of test everything on the way up. The 1 to 8. Yeah, you can't trade the futures like that. But you could trade the futures, like show up at London and just fucking put in your orders and leave. You know what I mean? And like maybe check in, or even just show up at New York and then trade and then leave your fucking shit alone. Leave it alone. Like literally shut down the computer and walk away. That's what I should do off stream when the stream's done. Just turn off the computer and let the goddamn thing play out. Or hit first PT, move stop the profit, and whatever happens. I still think doing that would probably be better than what I'm doing. This is kind of the interesting area down here, but it is tested. It kind of lines up with this too on the 15. Yeah. Yeah, that's this little pocket here. What's this worth to the bottom here? 40. Could get one more in there. Oh, not 4. All right, one more if they do pull it back. I really like this area to bounce, man. Especially after that move down there. I really think we're going to highs. I'll just leave that for now. Okay, cigarette time. I'll be back, boys. So we added 2 more to that position there. It's kind of all that we can do for the stop. $145 stop. That's fair enough. We'll take 2 on a sweep of the 4 hour, and then 2 more at new highs or the daily close. Whatever comes first. Whatever comes first. So, what's up, guys? What's new? What's new in the hood? Anything fun? Anything fun going on? Fuck, I love painting these guys, man. I might start going to like those craft shows or whatever, like the Comic-Cons or whatever, collector shows. After I have a bunch of these guys. Not that I really care to sell them, but pretty cool, man. They take a while to do. I'm gonna start getting the airbrush involved. Right now, I've just been using the airbrush to do like just priming on it and then the top coat. But it's better, I think, if you have an airbrush. I can paint them way better. You know, I just mask it up and paint it. I can get a way better finish on it. These were just the first tries. Not bad for first tries, though. Even got shading and everything, man. Pretty good. Not bad for first try. Stoked on these little guys. People on Twitter was worried about US start pulling money out of gold and dumping it into BCTC. I don't know about that, man. Maybe. They'd probably be smart to do that. I think it's, you know, we should probably be thinking about like this business cycle's not over yet, you know. With all these crypto ETFs are going to hit the market soon, so that's going to really pump the price, I think. And then once that's all the latecomers have come and everybody has their money in, then the big rug pull will come and crypto will be back down to like fucking, you know, 60K. Where could BTC go on the big downturn? Down here will probably hold. This would hold. So this. $89. If that doesn't hold, that will hold. I would think that would hold. There's also this down here, man. So I don't know. There's also this. These are the 2 big levels, right, to be watched out for when the whole world is falling apart. So you're taking big stabs here, and you'll be taking, if crypto ever came back down to like 30K, I'd literally be selling villas to buy a Bitcoin. I really would. I think that 90K would hold though, but depends how high we get. But I think 90K. I think we're gonna. If I had to guess where we're gonna go, I'm gonna put my guess at 162. Would be my guess. Before everything starts falling apart. That's just a fucking guess though, right? I have no idea. 162 and then 90. Maybe 30. depends how big the crash is. Yeah, this is gonna be the first time in a long time where I'm gonna be taking PTs and just putting them into cash. Like I'm just gonna be holding cash, maybe for like a year. It's gonna be weird. I usually don't hold cash, right? I usually put things into like whatever other positions or defensive stocks or whatever during a downturn. But I honestly think cash is gonna be the saving grace this time. Gold's gonna go back down to it's gonna be this level here. This was the breakout zone, so retest of the breakout zone. Everything else is tested on this. That has to hold. If that doesn't hold, my god, I wouldn't even want to know where this is gonna go. It would be this. Maybe this. Big zone down there too. But I kind of would feel that the top would hold. Come on, ES, you piece of shit. So, what's up, guys? No news, just price action. That's how I like it. With the 4-hour close in about an hour, looks like it's going to be an inside bar. $118 BTC, yeah, maybe. It's probably on a smaller time frame, yeah. Yeah, I have 117.9, yeah. $117.9 to $114.3. Holds 35 would be the first profit target. Just like slow grind, man, with Bitcoin now. I mean, this last week was good, but you know. Good, yes. Just pump it, man. Pump it one time for Jay, who's not moving profit targets. This should be a little bit closer to the top here. Anybody else take longs here? I just want to paint my monsters, man. I should set up the workstation over here on like where it's set up like behind me, all the shit. I should just set it up here and then I can just stream and do it and paint at the same time. I could even set up another camera on stream. Nice, Robus. You added on the pullback, so did I added too. This looks really good for higher, for sure. I'll be surprised if this trade doesn't work out. I'm always surprised if the trades don't work out. What do you guys think? You guys think I should set up one more camera and then we can have art camera up in the corner? I would stream for longer. I could have streamed all day. I was just like sitting around here painting today. Yeah, you see? Could have this set up over here, like this. Sorry guys, I'm like adjusting the stream and shit while we're fucking going here. It's okay, right? We don't really need to see whatever that chart is in the top corner, do we? You know? And then during the stream, I could be, you know, I could be painting and stuff. What do you guys think? I would stream for more if I if I did this, because then I'm just sitting in here painting anyway, right? I think it's a good idea. Set up this camera somewhere over here. I don't know. Even just like this. Something to think about. I mean, something to do anyway. I'm gonna start doing airbrushing. So like when I do airbrushing, I need to mask all these things up. So it takes a long time to mask it up. So I think I'm gonna be doing it anyway while I'm here. So I think it's a good idea. I can just take over one of the charts. It's fine. Do we really need to see the Russell? Could even put it on the screen behind my picture there. What a chill trading stream. You know, that one trading stream with that one guy, he just paints. He just paints and makes boatloads of money. Funny. I think I'm gonna do it. I didn't know when Tesla 600. We need these markets to break out like crazy first. It's my long-term play as Tesla. I've been in this thing for so fucking long, man. This was my entry here. I've literally been in this since April of 23. You know? So long, man. I never took a PT ever on this. Can see Tesla worked pretty good too, man. So like you can see when they were failing here. Let's break down this Tesla chart a little bit. You can see when they were failing here. So they came down to the weekly level and they started having trouble. They took the liquidity, but then they failed it, right? So this was the level to fail, and they failed it. They had multiple week closes below. They had like a month close below, right? So when they dumped it, where are they going to dump it to? Everything's here is tested. This is the first untested area is this. Right? So that's where they took it to. They actually took it to the swing below, but like this is where you would start getting interested, right? This is where you start getting interested. So they pumped it and then they gained the weekly. So that's when I got involved on a pullback from that. Does that all make sense? Tesla trade. Tesla trade. This is kind of an important level to hold now. 362. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little rearranging in here. Maybe I'll put this monitor for the chat up there. I kind of like the chat right in front of me though. Move it back a bit. I'll get one of my fucking mats back there instead of this. I'll just get rid of this thing. It's kind of shit. It's kind of not good anyway. Set up the phone on a tripod right here, and then I'll have this area to do masking. That's all it's gonna be. It's gonna be a masking station. BDP, what's up, brother? You took yesterday off, yeah? Did you get hurt the day before? I took a pounding. I got out of the day before. I had $600 loss per account, and then yesterday I had a $500 gain per account. I was really happy to bounce back yesterday. Usually I don't trade the day after I have a bad beat like that, just to cool out my head a bit, but there was good setups yesterday, so fuck it. Me and Rubus fucking killed it. You missed it, man. Rubus was on the mic and everything, man. We had a whole crew here. Me and him. He had some sailing racing. Well, la ti da. Euro crew or what? Oh yeah, I think the longs are very good today. I think we're good until new highs. I was long in London, and then I added here. On this dip. Yeah, my initial entry was like here. I basically ticked this, and then I added more here. I had 2 here and then more here. First PT here, second one is new highs. I'm not touching the PTs today, man. I've decided it's time to stop fucking around. No more PT pushing, man. Every time I push a PT, I basically lose like $20 to $40 per contract. Stupid, man. Sometimes even more. Jesus Christ, man. They didn't really make a swing here, right? To dump. So this is all internal. So, you know, I really don't think this is going to reject too hard. There's not even a swing there. So first PT, second PT. We'll see. Maybe it will just get up here and that'll be good enough. And I'll push PTs. All right, man, we got the open coming up. 12 minutes, 11 minutes. Let's make some money, man. It's money time. Let's go, yes. It's money time. Go. They could actually reject this. I should put a PT over here too, because this stuff could get rejected. So I should have a PT. Maybe have just maybe take 3 here and then leave 1 runner. That's probably what I'll do. Take 3 and then leave 1 runner. I don't know, man. That was kind of tagged there. This one's not tagged. So this one could reject. So, yeah. 1 there and 1 there. Changing up my plan here a bit. Should just put this right where it should be then, right? Well, we got market open. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. 8 minuit. Five minutes, boys. Three minutes. 3 minutes, boys. Just pump it one time. Let's go. little bit of back and forth. Looks like they're loading the boat. I hope they're loading the boat. Spot I'd be watching on NQ is probably this spot if they do dump it. They've already tested everything. There is a little liquidity pocket right here underneath that. 233. But they've already tested what they need to, so they could just go. Here we go, boys. Little preemptive strike here on the old buying. 30 seconds early. Here we go. 7 seconds. They couldn't wait. They couldn't wait to do it. Here's the open. Pump it, boys. Let's do it one time for Jay. Do it for Jay. We are close to a PT. We are close, baby. PT, baby. Let's go. See if we can get another one. And then just runner left. Lifestyle trading with Jay Funk down in mainline trades. Where you're in and out, where you're done trading 3 minutes into the market. So up 170 today so far. Looks like the win streak's going to continue. Win streak continues. There's such a delay on Twitch, yeah. Just refresh the stream. I don't know how to fix it. I have low latency and low delay on it. I think it's just, oh, it looks like I'm getting drop frames. It looks like it's just Twitch though. It's always just Twitch. Yeah, shit bit rate on Twitch. Everything else is fine. Oh. Oh no, there's delays everywhere. God damn it. This is what happens when you live in Bali, boys. Check my bandwidth. There's delays everywhere. God damn. Unstable. I didn't know what to tell you, man. Like, the internet's fine. This is good for here. Should work. Yeah. Hey, I restarted the stream. Hopefully that helps. Nice. Astrolong's printed. Let's go. So we're gonna hit this next PT. I'm gonna be moving to stop into profit and then just leaving. That's it. I know I said I wouldn't do it, but it's only 10 bucks. Pushed it. Stop in profit for the rest. We'll try to get new highs. How's that? Did that work now? Is it better on Twitch? I don't know why, man. Like the connectivity in Bali is shit. You know what I mean? What do you do? Better now? Yeah. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. Half decent PT spot here. Yeah. Rub us. We have the exact same. I didn't even look at your look at what where you had it, and me and you had the exact same PTs, man. You know. You still have one for the high. I should have had bigger size on this, man, really, because it was such a good setup, but it's still okay. You can't complain, right? Look at this dip in the last 7 days. At least I'm still up. Wow. Yeah, I was down $500 on that one day. Brutal. Yeah, one runner left. Me too. One runner left for new highs, or at the highs. I always the reason why I push PTs, man, is like I go like this and I'm like if it was here, I'd be like, oh man, it's only $20. Like, what's the difference if I just take it now and instead of risking losing it all, you know? This is a little bit more significant. $60. It's a little bit more. But if it was up here, like if it took out this high, that's only like, you know, that's only $13. You know, I should really even just put it there. What's the difference? 13 bucks? It's not that big of a difference. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like once we're really once we've already had like a major move like this, it's hard for me not to push when I'm only gonna get like an extra 40 bucks. If I push right now, it's only an extra 40 bucks. You know, and I get to keep 90. Instead of losing 90. You know what I mean? $500 tick trend. I usually only use this. If I wanted to trail it, I guess I'd trail it to here. Or I could trail it to here. Well, what's that going to make me? An extra 30 bucks. At that point, it's not worth it, you know? I'd rather just push up one more and let me just push it. Stream delay about 45 seconds currently. That's brutal. It's not even telling me anything on my side. It says excellent connection, man. Look, it says excellent connection. Excellent. No recommended changes. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I push these, like right now. I know I said I wouldn't, man, but you know, it is what it is. I'm pushing it. Thank you. It's, you know, it's a little different too because you're trading, when you're trading prop, because you can't just like, I can't just hold on to positions, you know? Like, what if this rejects here? It's probably still going to the highs, but then now you have to wait until this goes down here and then tag something, then goes back up, you know? It's all good. Can't complain when you make $320 per account in fucking 12 minutes. Been a slice, boys. It's been a goddamn slice. God damn it. It's been a slice, boys. Let's go. What a day. What a day, boys. What a goddamn day. God damn it. It's probably still going higher. Probably still. Not too much left to do now, though. We're not in trades. It's kind of over. There's gonna be this if they come back and test it. This. We'll see. Might be, but I at this point it's not. Yeah, good way to end the week. So even with that fuck up on this week, I still had a profitable week. We did have a pretty bad fuck up though. So we're still up 400 per account. 379 per account. It's not the worst looking week. Since I've been back from Europe, the 17th is when I started trading. Let's go. New all-time highs, boys. Nice. Yeah, no doubt. I love this fucking job, man. I love this fucking job. You know what I mean? It took a while to get here, to the point where you just love the job, but you know, let's fucking go. You know what I mean? New all-time highs, boys, in the accounts. So, not too much left to do here, boys. You know what I mean? Like, there's no other trades to be had. Really, I wouldn't even get back involved in this because I've already had a profitable week and I don't want to fuck it up. You know what I mean? So, like, I would just leave it. I should have had more size on that, really. If you want me to be honest with everybody, I should have had a little bit more size on it instead of just 4 contracts. But what are you gonna do? I think I'm going to just leave the stream there. I know it's a little bit of a short one today, but that's it. You know, there's no more trading to be had. Don't you guys prefer to trade this way? You come to the market and you make your couple little trades or whatever, and then you're done by 9:47. You know what I mean? And you can go on about your life. Do whatever you want. I choose to paint. Stoked to get the airbrushing involved. It's gonna be good. Be a lot of masking though. Have a great weekend, Rubus. Thanks for coming on the mic there this week. It's appreciated. Maybe we can get you and BDP on the mic together. Next week. See you next week for sure. It's true, BDP. How many years of pain did I have to go through to finally be able to be like, now it's always just money all the time. Literally years of pain and losing and frustration. I literally almost gave up on trading At one point in my life, I didn't trade for a year. I put it down for a whole year. Yeah, for sure. Let's get Rubus on the mic too. And then we can just have a convo a little bit about trading. Probably good for the people who watch this on YouTube. Like failures coming through here now on the tick. You see, if I would have just left this, then I'd have to be waiting around here all day for 40 bucks. This was really not worth it. This was literally 20 bucks for the till new highs. All right, boys. You guys all have a great weekend. I'll get another monster ready and painted and get it ready to go. Do you guys want to see what's on deck here? You want to see what's on deck for the monsters? We got this little turtle guy. I don't think he's gonna get done yet, but he's coming up. Rabbit. It's like a half rabbit, half bat. See this little bat wing there? Half rabbit. This guy's just got printed. This still needs sanding. Yeah, there's a mad stream delay. I don't know what to do about it, man. You know. On oh yeah, it's coming through again on mine. Mad stream delay. Maybe if I stop kick. I think maybe that's going to be the only option. Anyway. Make it a mushroom. Okay. Okay, BDP. We'll make you one for sure. Almost at the we're at the re-entry spot for ES. If any of you guys are are so inclined, you know. The spot that I had marked out here. I do think this is going to new highs. What's the stop worth? 60 bucks? I don't know. Came down a little bit more, maybe. Yeah, we're re-achieving. All right, boys. It's been a slice. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys Monday.